What's up guys, Coach Wisdom here. So, one of my clients asked me, hey Wisdom, what do you personally do on your leg day? Because I want to build a program and make sure that I am getting the most optimal workout that I can when I work legs. Over the years, I see a lot of mistakes that people are making when they are training legs. So, we're gonna walk you through one of my workouts and also my girlfriend Jordan, and show you, a sample of what we do. So what we do is we always make sure that we are having some variation of a squat. So squats are literally one of the exercises for your legs that you want to make sure you are doing every single time that you do legs. Why? So squats, it is literally top 3 in the king of exercises, right? We got the deadlift, we got the squat, and most people say that you have the military press, but that's gonna be up for a debate. But squat is definitely gonna be one of the 3. So if you are working out your legs, you're gonna wanna make sure that you're always incorporating some type of squat. Now, when I see people squat, a big mistake that happens is that they're not using enough intensity. So for example, if you've been working out for 5 years, then you should be squatting a decent amount of heavy weight. So for example, for men, right? If you're squatting, then you should be at least squatting 2 plates, which is 225 pounds, especially if you've been working out for 5 years. For women, you should be squatting over 100 pounds, and this is for reps. And this is true for all of the women that I train personally. They are all squatting over 100 pounds for reps. A lot of the times I get female clients and they come over and they've been working out for years. And something that I've noticed is that a lot of them don't even squat properly. And if they do work out, they're not squatting with the right amount of intensity. So how heavy do you want to go? You want to go to a place where you're squatting at least 8 all the way up to 20 reps. If you could do more than 20 reps, I would tell you, hey, it's time to go a little heavier and start over at 10 or 12 or even 8 to make it even easier and let your body adapt and adjust. So a lot of ladies, they're not pushing their bodies hard enough when they're squatting. Same with men. There's a lot of guys out there too, they're not pushing their legs hard enough. Now why? Training legs is hard, right? If you squat with a barbell and you get under that bar, man, nothing is harder than that. You could bench press all day, you could do biceps all day, but getting under a bar for squats and doing rep of 10 or even 15 with a good amount of weight, that is hard. So that's why a lot of people don't squat. That is tip number 1, is make sure that if you are not currently squatting in your program and you're not squatting between anywhere from 8 to 20 reps, then you definitely want to adjust your intensity where if you can do more than 20, it's too light. If you can do more than 8, it's a little bit too heavy. Now, when you get more advanced, then it's better to actually incorporate some strength training. So this means working out in reps of 6, in reps of 4, even in reps of 2 or 3, and really getting your strength up. Because think about this, if you're a female and you get your 1 rep max on squats at 225 pounds, then 135 pounds is gonna feel very light, and you'll be able to squat 135 for 15, 20 reps and really get some hypertrophy out of a lighter weight, which is why I really push my girls to get stronger, especially in the squat. Tip number 2, another exercise that a lot of people are not doing in their programming is some kind of hip hinge, which is deadlifts, it could be RDLs, good mornings. So our second exercise is we always get some kind of RDL movement in, where we're bending down, we're moving our hips back, and we're getting a good activation of the hamstrings and the glutes. So this is another great exercise, and this is another exercise in which you can get very strong at. So you can get very strong at squats and you can get very strong at RDLs. Now you cannot get very strong at things like donkey kicks. Okay? And this is why we don't really do donkey kicks here unless it's for a finisher. But our main objective is to get strong in the squat, get strong in the hip hinge movement, right? RDLs, and also we want to get stronger at the hip thrust. So that's the third exercise, the hip thrust. All my girls, we always hip thrust, and they are hip thrusting 300 pounds, 400 pounds. Jordan got up to 500 pounds, and I had another client who's also a coach now at my gym, also got to 500 pounds. So if females are doing this, then it is very, very possible for males to do this, right? And in my opinion, the hip thrust is probably the most strongest exercise that a woman can do. Because I don't see Jordan deadlifting 500 pounds or Amy deadlifting or squatting 500 pounds, but they can hip thrust 500 pounds. So the hip thrust is definitely a great glute builder that you want to throw into your routine to make it a lot better. Now, there are other things that you can do too. There's hamstring curls, leg extensions. However, these exercises are to complement the main exercises. So if you're going in and you're not squatting, you're not doing any hip hinge movements, you're not hip thrusting or doing any kind of thrust movement to activate your glutes with heavy weight, and you're just doing donkey kicks, leg extensions, hamstring curls, some booty band stuff, then you're not getting the most out of your workout, because you wanna make sure that you pick exercises that you can get extremely strong in. And you're not gonna get extremely strong at leg extensions, hamstring curls, and donkey kickbacks. So that's why I recommend the squat, the hip thrust, the hip hinge movements like RDLs, deadlifts, right? Dumbbell RDLs, good mornings, because you can get so strong at these movements and hence really build muscle. When you're doing these three movements, you wanna make sure you are going heavy enough. Remember, if you can do 20 reps, then it's too light. You wanna make sure you add more weight, okay? You wanna be between the 8 to 20 rep range, preferably closer to the 8 range. So 8, 10, 12, that's better than 20, because most girls I've worked with, they like to be in the higher range, which is 20 reps, 30 reps, because they wanna feel the burn, okay? And I understand that, the burn, it makes you feel like you're doing something. When you're squatting and doing reps of 6 or 8, you're not gonna really feel the burn. But trust me, something is being built, and it's gonna be your quads, hamstrings, glutes, your legs are developing as you get stronger, which is why I push all my girls to get stronger and do strength training. So these are the top 3 exercises that you want to incorporate if you really want to build your legs. And this is something that I do all the time. I focus on squat, some kind of hip hinge movement, and hip thrust. And it has worked for me pretty well, all right? So those are my tips. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, if you like these tips, you like these videos, make sure to subscribe. It really helps our channel big time, and it lets us make more videos like this to help you out, so you are winning at the same time that we are winning, so we can all be winners together. All right, so see you guys till next time.